coffee. So, what up, everyone? It is your girl, Quiana LaChé, and today we're going to be talking about why you need to be asking yourself for a refund. Now, if you're new here, then sit back, get comfortable, because Kiana is a smartass and she's very sarcastic. Somebody up here might get their feelings hurt for me telling the truth, or more so for you recognizing the truth about yourself. But hi, Keon. I was thinking about you recently. So here's the thing. You need to ask yourself for a refund. And I say this because a lot of times, I mean, not for me, but a lot of times people buy into products. People get programs, right? And some of these may have like a 30-day money back guarantee or whatever the case may be. And the next thing you know, somebody's asking for a refund. It doesn't work. Blah, 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 blah. And here's the thing. People are so quick to ask for a refund saying that a program or a product didn't work, when realistically, they didn't work. They didn't work. People buy into programs, people get products, and they don't put in 120%. And y'all know how I feel about people that don't put in 120%. So what needs to start happening is people need to get a jar, a nice glass jar. They need to put bullshitter as a label on the jar. And when they want that refund from that product or that service that they didn't put 120% in, they take the money at their own account, they put it into the jar, and in the course of a year, they need to see how much it is costing them to be a bullshitter. Ask yourself for a refund, point blank, period. And it's time for more people to start taking that personal responsibility and saying, okay, you know what? I bought this and I probably looked at it 2 or 3 times. I did not follow it to a T. I didn't cross my T's and dot my I's. I didn't say I'm going to go all in with this thing that I purchased. Or I didn't do the work my coach actually told me to do. How many times did I show up to a call with my coach, and when they asked me if I did my homework, I said no and then giggled like tee hee, no, I didn't do it. I was just whatever excuses that you make. You buy a product, a digital product, a course, an ebook, a workbook, a video training that makes sense, plus it holds them accountable. Yes, it's and let me say this. I'm guilty of buying things and not going 120% in it. I do not ask for refunds though, because at the end of the day, that's all me. That's on me. That is never on the creator. Now, if I bought something and it was legit some bullshit and it wasn't actually what I paid for, that's a whole nother story. But if it is exactly what you paid for and you're not doing the work, the thing is, I think people buy into programs and buy products and they hire coaches and they think that these things are going to just magically fix the issues. And it does not work like that. You got to fix your issues. You have to sometimes even like go through these things and say, okay, how can I tailor this for me? People, I know, like for me, like never is anything going to be a one size fits all program, or like my coaching is not a one size fits all. Obviously working with me, I cater things to what you've got going on, but it's not a one size fits all. It's not, I'm going to go through this, I'm going to look at this, and then everything's just going to like lay itself out and be fixed, and I can move forward and make 6 figures. It don't work like that. It never works like that. So either take the responsibility for the lack of initiative that you have, drive. We can go through all of the adjectives, or you can create your bullshit jar and start asking yourself for a refund. So that way, again, you can see and or even keep count. Create a spreadsheet, and every time you're buying a product or a service, put it in the spreadsheet. How much did it cost? come back and review it. Did you give it 120%? Yes or no? And maybe every quarter, go through and say, how much did I realistically spend on trying to build my business, and I didn't actually try to build my business? Because the thing that I've noticed is a lot of people are out here trying to find the missing key. There is no missing key to your business. There is no missing key. The only thing missing is that 120% that you should be putting into it. Look, I have people, and if you guys know, like, hello, Lamola, let me know if I said your name wrong. The thing is, like with me coaching with these YouTube clients, sometimes they'll ask me questions. Well, what's the best way for me to do this? Or what's the best way for me to launch my product? Or what's the best way? They're like legit, I'm telling you, and anybody tells you differently, they are wrong. Everything works. Everything works. You just have to work. You just have to work. If you have a product and you want to launch it on Instagram, go 120% on Instagram. If you have a product you want to launch it on Facebook, go 120% on Facebook. If you are wanting to, well, then this kind of just rolls into strategy. But if you're wanting to do YouTube, don't post 2 or 3 videos and say YouTube doesn't work. Because it does. Because it does. Everything works, you guys. If you want to start your business and build your business, everything will work. You just need to plant your roots down in one place at a time and go like all in 120%. This live stream just went left, but y'all know how I do. So I have things to do. Anyways, love you all as always. If I didn't, I wouldn't come waste my breath saying these things, but I think that somebody needs to hear it. And in buying things, you just need to make sure that you are putting your all into it so that you could actually reap the benefits of what it is that you're doing. I did an Instagram story, I think it might have been yesterday morning, pretty much just saying the same thing, like quarter four started on the 1st, but you're not about to see the results. Thanks, Keon. You're not about to see the results of quarter 4 in quarter 4. The whole point is for you to plant your seeds in quarter 4 so you can reap the harvest in quarter 1, 2019. So anyways, again, I love you all. Have a fabulous day.